Imagine this. Your love for football suddenly puts you and your family at risk. Not because of anything you've done, but because of a change in leadership back home. What choices would you have? Where would you turn? For Afghanistan's women's national football team, this was more than a question. It became their reality. Forced to leave their homeland, they spent years trying to preserve not just their careers, but their right to play and to be seen. This is Game Theory, where sport is more than just a game. When the Taliban returned to power in Afghanistan in August 2021, restrictions on women's participation in public life were swiftly reinstated, and that included a ban on women and girls taking part in sports. For the national women's football team, it was a devastating moment. And to protect themselves and their families, players were forced to hide any signs of their sporting past, burning their kit, deleting photos, erasing their digital footprints. What followed was more than a period of uncertainty. For many, it was a struggle for survival. Players and staff found refuge in countries including Australia, the UK, Denmark, Portugal, and Canada through emergency evacuation supported by governments, NGOs, and player unions. And when they arrived, they were no longer just athletes, they were refugees, beginning new lives in unfamiliar places. They adapted to new languages, new cultures, and new communities. But through it all, they kept playing in local leagues in Melbourne, youth clubs in Leeds, because football was a reminder of who they were and where they came from. But then came another fight for recognition. FIFA, world football's governing body, only recognises teams approved by their national federations. So in the eyes of world football, the Afghan women's team living in exile didn't exist until now. In May 2025, FIFA approved the creation of the Afghan women's refugee team, allowing them to compete in officially recognised tournaments. And their first outing under the new name will be at the FIFA Unites friendly series in October, where they'll face Chad, Libya, and the UAE. Women's football has grown faster than at any point in its history. More than 16.6 million women and girls now play organised football worldwide. And global viewing figures for the 2023 Women's World Cup hit a record 2 billion across all platforms. But behind those impressive numbers are women still fighting for something simpler, the freedom to play. So when the Afghan refugee women's team walk out on the pitch, it won't be just about football. It'll be about their courage, their defiance, and their survival.